It's always so hard to turn that jam off. I get so entranced. You fall in love with your own sound current. That's the teaching. I just love that track so very much. It's so fun. And just the Ajai Alai, I mean, miracles multiplied. It multiplies. So that sound code, anything you put into it, you multiply. Okay. And it is also a code of radiance, victory, warriorship, sovereignty, royalty. Did I say royalty already? I don't know, but royalty, majesty, prosperity. It's just such a beautiful, like it just does so many things. And there's a teaching that when you perfect it and chant it, you surpass 250 lifetimes, like more so than you would just in your regular, just your normal like human incarnation. um and that's just like what this technology does. And what does that even really mean? Like you're moving past karmas. You're breaking karmas. You're breaking these familial, patterned, encoded patterns in your system, in your psyche, in your subconscious that you're holding on, that you're bringing with you into this incarnation, that maybe it's caused, like it's wreaked havoc like in your experience in life, and it's not even yours. Just like we're here on this planet, and most of the insecurity and fear and doubt, and our beliefs, they're not even ours. They're not even ours. Okay. They're just, coming at you, and then from these past lifetimes coming with you. So you chant the Ajay, and guess what? Clears it. You pass 250 lifetimes, and you put your prayers into it. You put your prosperity into it. You put your enthusiasm into it. You put your faith into it. You put your whatever it is you're wanting to create, your desires into it, and you just magnify it, and you magnify it, and it magnifies it, and it magnifies it, and it gives you strength and courage. And it's just such a great, beautiful sound code. Invincible, indestructible is a JLA. Invincible, indestructible. So anyway, you know, that's my, that's my dance version of it. And it's just fun. It's just fun because part of why I've been creating the music I've been creating is because I love to dance. And we have teachings of celestial communication, which are when you chant the mantra and you move, you dance, then you're encoding the sound current into your system, and you're connecting like earth to heavens. You're connecting to the planets, to the angels, to the guides, to the forces. You're commanding, and you're moving your environments in alignment, in a way that is in alignment with your desires, is in alignment with your divine. You're connecting with your divine, and you're having fun. It's fun. So you could do celestial communication, chant the mantra, and move in a way that feels good and natural to you, sitting or standing, just moving and feeling the vibration of the sound move through you as you move. Okay. Um, to any mantra, any version that you love. I love to get up and dance. I love to, I want to like go to the club and dance and chant mantra, which prior to me creating it, when I used to go to a club and dance to techno music, and I had already been a Kundalini practitioner, I had started practicing Kundalini yoga and learning the mantras, I would just chant in my mind while I was dancing. I would just chant like Satanama, Satnam Wahe Guru while I was dancing. And I didn't even know about celestial communication yet. So anyway, a JLA, Electric Night, that's what version that was. And I'm also just, I'm experimenting with something new. I recently learned about, like these kaleidoscope mind movies that you can watch while repeating affirmations. And so, if you watch the kaleidoscope, if you focus in on the center of the kaleidoscope and you chant the affirmations along, it's relaxing the brain, it's relaxing the mind, is what it's doing with the visuals. Let's not are we reverting back to like high school and college watching like psychedelic stuff while taking psychedelics? I don't know. But we all we know is that with Kundalini Yoga, you don't need the psychedelics. I mean, do whatever you want, but we don't need the psychedelics because we're producing that same feeling, that same opening of the pituitary gland and the pineal glands, while we're practicing our yoga and our chanting and our breathing. But the kaleidoscope, it relaxes the mind, so that way the brain and the subconscious can actually receive the sound in a different way, and not in like an instead of, but why not maximize? Why not experiment? I mean, we're yogic practitioners, we're yogic scientists. Why don't we just experiment and try things out and see like if it works for us, or if we have some different realization or an opening or a healing or something moves. So anyway, I've been putting my music, and I am going to do some affirmations also. But I've been putting some of my music to kaleidoscope videos, and I've posted them on YouTube, and that's a new thing I'm working on, but which we'll talk about another time. But you know, uh check it out. Check it out. It's cool. It's fun. It's like chanting the mantra with the kaleidoscope video. I mean, I think it's pretty trippy and cool. So, you have to love and be interested and enthusiastic about what it is that you're creating and you're doing. And if you are, that's all that really matters. And then chances are, if you are, then other people will vibe on it as well. So, every once in a while we've got to create and try new things, do new things, expand ourselves, put ourselves in new territories that we haven't been in quite yet. And when we chant these mantras, and we practice this technology, what happens? Well, we have the courage to just kind of step out and try things and put things out there and not really care whether people like it or not, because we love it and we're trying something new, we're having a good time, and that's magnetic. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. But anyway, it's a new moon today. It's a new moon. It happens to be a new moon. It's a powerful new moon. We have a Venus, it's Venus, Sun, and Moon conjunction in Gemini. And Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is also currently in Gemini, has just moved into Gemini as Jupiter has recently moved into Gemini in the last couple of weeks. And the Mercury, the mind, Mercury, communication, but it's brilliance. It's brilliance. It's the body. And so there's just a lot of positive energy. So I'm just going to say that there is so much positive energy. That's how I use astrology. I use astrology to say, look at the wonderful aspects that are available to me to choose from. I don't really care about the squares. I don't really care about the oppositions. I'm not paying attention to that. Okay. I might be aware of it, but I'm really not giving it my attention, because what happens to the things you pay attention to? They grow, they magnify, they grow and they magnify. And the more you pay attention to something and the more you put your time, attention, thoughts on something, the more it grows and expands and it magnifies. So why not put your attention on things that are positive? Things that are positive, things that are expansive, things that feel good, things that are aligned with the experience you want to be happening in your life and in the lives of the people around you. Focus on the blessings, focus on what's good, focus on the victory, focus on the courage, just focus on the positive, focus on the miracles. There's miracles available to us 24/7 constantly. But what are you focused on? When you're focused on fear, you're focused on lack, you're focused on insecurity, guess what? You're going to create more of that. You're going to create situations that are pulled out of that. And you're going to block miracles. You're going to block the miracles. So great. It's a new moon today. It's an opportunity for freshness. It's an opportunity to see things with new perspective. It's an opportunity to say, it doesn't matter what was happening yesterday or what was even happening 5 minutes ago. I have the all that matters is right now, right now, right now, right now. I have the opportunity right now to change the trajectory of everything from this moment forward. It just takes a thought and a command, okay, to say, I expect miracles. And I'm going to look at whatever astrology is happening today, and I'm going to look for what are the miracles? What's available to me that's a miracle? And I'm not even going to pay attention to those other aspects, because you know why? We're the ones in command. We're the ones in command. We have a creative divine force, infinite intelligence, God generating, organizing, delivering force, whatever you want to call it, universe, whatever you want to call it. It runs through us. It comes through us. So let it stop blocking it. And if you have fear, and if you have doubt, and if you have insecurity, and if you have negativity, and if you have resentments, and if you have, you know, lack, or if you have resistance, you just say, you know what? I'm just going to say about all those things. I'm just going to give it away. I'm just going to cast it out. It's blocking my blessings. It's blocking the experiences I want to have. I give it up. Okay. And I just cast it out, and I allow myself to be free right now in this moment. That's all you have to do. You just have to declare it. And it is so. So we're going to use the energy that's available to us today to just magnify the good, magnify the miracles. And also Mercury is it deals with the physical body. Okay, health in the physical body. So our bodies are, I mean, I named today body electric. Our bodies are electric. We are running a current of electricity through our bodies, through our cells, through our molecules. Okay. And here's the thing, if we feel like things have been dim or not as bright as we'd like it to be, all we got to do is just turn on that switch. Okay. Just like you walk into a room and you turn on a light, we can close our eyes and switch on our light, switch on our electromagnetic field, switch on our aura, our protective shield, our aura, our electromagnetic field, the electricity of the body, which is where we attract and magnetize everything. So we can protect ourselves from that which doesn't serve us for our destiny and our desires. And we can magnetize and attract and be irresistible magnets for everything that we want and everything we want to experience. And the miracles and the miracles. And just to say, like, I expect them, I rely on them, and my day is just filled with miracles. My day is filled with miracles. Today is filled with miracles, and not future tense. Not today will be filled with miracles. Today is filled with miracles. Okay. So when we're saying like affirmations or making statements and declarations, like in our native language about what the day is going to be like, okay, we're always saying everything in present tense. In present tense, because the only thing that matters is right now. And every thought, every word spoken right now, in the right now, will create whatever experiences come next. So today is full of miracles. Our bodies are divine and electric, and we're going to just light them the fuck up today. Okay. So let's bring the palms together, sit up tall. Happy new moon, happy Jupiter day. All right. Sit up tall, bring the palms together, press them at the heart center, thumbs into the sternum, roll the shoulders up and back. Eyes closed, up and in. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale. And take another deep inhale through the nose. And exhale. And last time, as you inhale deeply again through the nose, just breathe in your miracles. Breathe in your miracles. Fill your body, your diaphragm, your heart. Fill yourself up with miracles right now. And exhale. And inhale to tune in. Om Namo Guru De Namo Om Namo Guru De Namo Om Namo Guru De Namo. Inhale deeply, hold the breath, pull the root lock, rectum, sex organs, navel, press the tongue to the roof of the mouth, hold the breath, straighten the spine, eyes at the third eye. Exhale. And now we'll put this shield of protection around us, to the right, behind us, to the left, and in front. Inhale. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Angure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Inhale and exhale. Okay, let's start with we'll do a little clearing and amplifying the arc line to start. So fingertips pressed into the pads of the palms, thumbs extended out, arms up at 60 degrees, elbows straight, sit up very tall, eyes closed, up and in, breath of fire. Even inhale, exhale through the nose. The body doesn't move. The navel will naturally pulse, but you're just focusing on that even inhale, exhale through the nose as you mentally vibrate Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Satnam, 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 Satnam. And if you're pregnant or on your first few days of your menstrual cycle, you just do long, deep breath here. But really keep the elbows straight, pull up from the base of the spine. You're not straining the shoulders. Just create a rhythm, a pattern. I am in success with my divine. 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 Inhale deeply, bring the thumb tips together to touch, stretch the rest of the fingers up, hold the breath, pull the root lock, pull all the energy up through the spine, out of the fingertips, out into the electromagnetic field. Plug yourself into the divine, the highest available frequency to this moon energy. Slowly exhale and sweep the arms down. Fingertips to the ground, and inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale and just sit for a moment, hands in Gyan Mudra, index finger and thumb together. And just picture and imagine your own electromagnetic field. It's usually about 9 feet in all directions, and expand it. Mentally expand your electromagnetic field past the 9 feet. Just breathing through the nose, eyes closed at the third eye. With each breath, expand it further and further out. Inhale. Exhale, come onto the hands and knees for cat-cow. So you're on all fours, heels together, knees 2 fists width apart, palms directly under the shoulders. Elbows straight. Inhale deeply, stretch the heart open, throat open, arch the spine, mentally vibrate Sat at the third eye. Exhale completely, chin to chest, spine to the ceiling. Exhaling through the nose, mentally vibrate Nam. All breathing through the nose. Inhale very deeply. Inhale mentally Sat, exhale Nam. And just if your mind wavers into other thought, just redirect it at the Sat and the Nam. Satnam, one of the most powerful sound currents we have. It's who you really are in essence, your soul, without all the imprints, without all the projections, without all the experience. It's just at the core who you really are, pure soul. And it also is a great it's a cleanser, a cleaning, a disinfectant, and it protects the mind. So anything that is coming at you that does not serve you, that is not for you, it protects you from any nefarious, weird weird stuff, protects you from the weird stuff. We need that these days. Inhale, stretch the heart open, throat open. Exhale, fully and completely hold the breath out, pull the root locks, navel to the spine. Inhale, neutral spine, and exhale, come back, sitting on the heels, forehead to the ground, arms outstretched, palms together. And put your greatest intention for this new moon, this magnetic, miraculous energy, put it into the earth. And now inhale and know that it is done. Your request, your prayer, it is answered. It is done. And come sit up and sit in easy pose. Okay. So we're sitting in either lotus or easy pose, whichever works for you. Make fists of your hands and supporting your body. Well, first, let's just do this for just a minute here. Making the fist with the hands. Hands are going next to the hips, and you're going to support the body weight on the arms and fists, and you're just going to raise your buttocks off the ground. Just like bring yourself up and down just a few times to just sort of get in practice and get ready for what's coming next. Okay. Okay. So you're not bringing the legs off the ground, just the buttocks is coming off the ground, but you're using your fists and your arms. Just breathe. Okay. Now that you got that down. Okay. So what you're going to do now, you're going to hold yourself up and you're staying up. Okay. So on the clock, just raise your buttocks off the ground and stay up. And you're using the weight on your arms and your fists. So this is going to relieve tension in the shoulders. Get our prosperity up. I love to use a little 25th putty of Japji on a new moon. Just again, really expanding, expansive, putting the prosperity current through our system. And again, this is another one that just it's an aura expansion. Okay, so the 25th is an aura expansion. And it also just again, it gives you courage. It gives you courage because, we need we need courage in order to create the lives we want to create, try new things, do new things. And why not use the energy of this new moon to bring in more courage? And you know what? It takes a lot of courage to have faith over fear. There's a lot of fear mongering in the world in these times, especially about all kinds of things. Okay. Even just being yourself, so we just have to have courage to just be who we are, be ourselves, want what we want, do what we came here to do, create what we want to create, put things out there, put ourselves out there, be seen, be loved, be successful, be healthy, be radiant, be beautiful, be sovereign, be intelligent, think differently than other people, hold our beliefs, not fall into the trap of like the sheep mind. And that's important. So we're just gonna, just amplify our courage. And we do that with mantra. Okay, we're almost finished here. Okay, now bring yourself down. Now you're going to raise the hands above shoulder level and then forcefully bring them together at the heart center like a clap, but you're not going to touch. So really forcefully into the heart center. Okay. Sharp breath will automatically develop with the movement. So inhale up, exhale down forcefully all through the nose, close the eyes it doesn't say. I mean, I like to do a third eye, eyes close to the third eye, but you just have them closed, relax. Inhale, sat, exhale, nam. Really bring it together at the heart. Again, we're just like creating this electric force, this force field through the body. 30 seconds left. Just like give yourself to the movement. Now come back into the original position. And again, hold yourself up. Hold your buttocks up with the fists and the arms. We're just here for 30 seconds. Don't worry. Breathe deep. Now relax, inhale, and exhale. So you're going to extend the Jupiter and Saturn fingers, the index and middle finger. Bend the Sun and Mercury down so they touch the palm. It's your ring and pinky. Thumb is thumbs out. Okay, so it's like this. Straighten the arms. And you're going to have them up. Extend everything up. Keep the elbows straight. Raise them up and to parallel to the ground. So I don't want to knock my knock in everything. So okay, so forcefully raising and bringing them down. So raise them when you come up. Let them go as far back as you can, but keep the elbows straight, but you're only lowering to the heart center. Just to the heart center. Parallel to the ground. So don't come lower. Make sure it stays here, but come up as far as you can. But again, you don't want to bend. You don't want to get a bend in the elbows. Keep the elbows straight. Inhale up, exhale down. We're not here for a long time, so just give it a little force. Inhale, mentally vibrate Sat. Exhale, Nam. Inhale, stretch yourself up. Bring your hands into fists and now revolve them around each other in front of the heart center and move as fast as you can. We're only here 30 seconds, so just go as fast as you can. Sit up tall. Go, 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 go. And relax. Okay, and now this next part, we're going to be using the jop side. So bring the arms up behind the head, grab each elbow with your hands, and we're going to be bowing to the ground with the namastung with the rhythm. So sit up tall for now, for the moment. Just breathe, close your eyes. And so you're going to bow your head, your forehead down to the ground and back up. Forehead down on the namastung, namastung. So it'll be five, the 4 counts, and you come up. Bow, 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 and come up. Bow, 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 come up. Okay, so that's the rhythm.
Namastanga ganje, namastanga bhanje, namastanga name, namastanga thame. Namastanga karman, namastanga dharman, namastanga naman, namastanga dhaman. Namastanga jite, namastanga bite, namastanga bahe, namastanga dahe. Namastanga nile, namastanga nade, namastanga chede, namastanga gade. Namastanga ganje, namastanga bhanje, namastanga udare, namastanga pare. Namastang soeke, namastanga neke, namastanga bhute, namastanga jupe. Namastang nirkarme, namastang nirbharme, namastang nirdeshe, namastang nirveshe. Namastang nirname, namastang nirkame, namastang nirdhate, namastang nirghate. Namastang nirdute, namastang abhute, namastang aloke, namastang asoke. Namastang nirtape, namastang athape, namastang tirmane, namastang nidhane. Namastang agahe, namastang abahe, namastang tirvarge, namastang asarge. Namastang prabhoge, namastang sujoge, namastang arange, namastang abhange. Namastang agame, namasatirame, namastang jalasre, namastang nirasre. Namastang ajate, namastang apate, namastang amajbe, namasate ajbe. Adesang adese, namastang abhese, namastang nirdhame, namastang nirbame. Namo sarva kale, namo sarva dyale, namo sarva rupe, namo sarva bhute. Namo sarva khape, namo sarva thape, namo sarva kale, namo sarva pale. Namasate deve, namastang abheve, namastang ajanme, namastang subanme. Namo sarva gaune, namo sarva bhaune, namo sarva range, namo sarva bhange. Namo kale kale, namasadhyale, namastang abarne, namastang amarne. Namastang jararang, namastang kirtarang, namo sarva dhande, namo satabande. Namastang nirsake, namastang nirbake, namastang rahime, namastang karime. Namastang anante, namastang mahante, namasat rage, namastang sohage. Namo sarva sokhang, namo sarva pokhang, namo sarva karta, namo sarva harta. Namo jog joge, namo pog poge, namo sarva dyale, namo sarva pale. चाचरी छंत प्रसाद अरूप हैं अनूप हैं अजू हैं अबू हैं अलेख हैं अभेख हैं अनाम हैं अकाम हैं.
Come up, inhale.
अदे हैं अबे हैं
Exhale, and you can either just stay and sit in easy pose, or you can lay down and just rest and breathe and listen to these sounds. The sound of the Jap Sahib, which is the Ajai Alai is from the Jap Sahib verses, and it is a sound current of royalty, dignity, warriorship. It's the sound of winning.
अलोक हैं, अशोक हैं, अकर्म हैं, अभर्म हैं, अजीत हैं, अभीत हैं, अबा हैं, अगा हैं, अमान हैं, निधान हैं, अनेक हैं, फिर एक हैं, अमान हैं, निधान हैं, अनेक हैं, फिर एक हैं, भुजंग पर्याच्छन नमो सर्वमाने समस्ति निधाने नमो देव देवे अभेखी अभेवे नमो काले काले नमो सर्वपाले नमो सर्वगौणे नमो सर्वभौणे अनंगी अनाथे निसंगी परमाथे नमो पान पाने नमो मान माने नमो चंद्र चंद्रे नमो पान पाने नमो गीत गीते नमो तान ताने नमो नृत्य नृत्य नमो नाद नादे नमो पान पाने नमो बाज बादे अनंगी अनामे समस्ति स्वरूपे परभंगी परमाथे समस्ति विपुते कलंकं विनाने कलंकी स्वरूपे नमो राज राजेश्वरं ब्रह्म रूपे नमो जोग जोगेश्वरं ब्रह्म सिद्धे नमो राज राजेश्वरं ब्रह्म वृद्धे नमो शस्त्र पाणे नमो अस्त्र माणे नमो परम ज्ञाता नमो लोक माता अपेखी अपरमी अपोगी अपुगते नमो जोग जोगेश्वरं ब्रह्म जुगते नमो नित्य नारायण क्रूर कर्मे नमो प्रेत अप्रेत देवेषु धर्मे नमो रोग हर्ता नमो राग रूपे नमो साहसां नमो कूप कूपे नमो दान दाने नमो मान माने नमो रोग रोगे नमस्तं सनाने नमो मंत्र मंत्रं नमो जंत्र जंत्रं नमो इष्ट इष्टे नमो तंत्र तंत्रं सदा सच्चिदानंद सर्वं प्रणासी अनूपे अरूपे समस्तुल निवासी सदा सिद्ध दा बुद्ध दा वृद्धि करता अदो उर्द अर्धं अगं ओग हर्ता परं परम परमेश्वरं प्रोचपालं सदा सर्वदा सिद्धदाता दयालं अछेदी अपेदी अनामं अकामं समस्तो परादि समसत्य धामं तेरा जोर चाचरी छंद जले हैं थले हैं अभीत हैं अभे हैं प्रभु हैं अजू हैं आदेश हैं अवेश हैं भुजंग पर्याच्छन अगाधे अबाधे आनंदी स्वरूपे नमो सर्वमाने समस्ति निधाने नमस्तं निर्नाते नमस्तं परमाते नमस्तं अगंजे नमस्तं अभंजे नमस्तं अकाले नमस्तं अपाले नमो सर्वदेशे नमो सर्वभेषे नमो राजे राजे नमो
If you're laying down, come sitting back up in easy pose. Give yourself a little stretch first. And bring your hands together in prayer pose above the head. So palms are, against one another. Straighten the arms, and you're going to sway from side to side from the shoulders like a pendulum. The lower rib cage will be exercised. So you want to stretch. Okay, really stretch from the sides. Give yourself a good inhale to the left, exhale right. Inhale, mentally vibrate sat, exhale, nam. The lowest rib will be exercised. Just
अचल राजे अटल साजे अखल धर्मं अलख कर्मं
and this kriya, this is for refinement. And Yogi Bhajan says all senses left unrefined are physical. When they are refined, they become spiritual. We are obnoxious to our own life when we do not discipline it. Just keep going. Just move within your body with reverence.
सर्वमान त्रिमान देव अपेव आदि उदार सर्व पालक सर्व घालक सर्व को पुन काल जतर तत्र विराज ही अवधूत रूप रसाल नाम ठाम न जात जाकर रूप रंग न रेख आदि पुरख उदार मूरत अजोन आदि असेख देश और न भेष जाकर रूप रेख न राग जतर तत्र दिशा दिशा होए फैलियो अनुराग नाम काम विहीन पेखत धाम हूँ नहीं जाहे सर्व मान सर्वत्र मान सदैव मानत ताहे एक मूरत अनेक दर्शन कीन रूप अनेक खेल खेल अखेल खेलन अंत तो फिर एक देव देव न जानहि जहि वेद और कतेब रूप रंग न जात पात सो जाने के जेब आत्मात न जात जाकर जन्म मरण विहीन चक्र बक्र फिरै चतर चक मानहि पुरकीन लोक 14 के बिखे जग जाप ही जेह जाप आदि देव अनाद मूरत थाप्यो सबे जेह थाप
Come to the center. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale and come lying down. And you're going to lie down flat on the back with the hands under the head, elbows on the ground. And you're going to jump the pelvic area 6 to 9 inches off the ground, keeping the elbows and heels on the ground. So you're just bringing your pelvic area up. You're bouncing it up and down, up and down, up and down, keeping the head, the elbows, the heels on the ground. So the pelvis is the only thing coming up and down off the ground. Okay. And just breathe deeply. This movement will create its own breath rhythm. Eyes closed. It exercises the kidneys, ovaries, pelvic area. Just jump up, jump it up, jump it up. Keep going. Keep up. More seconds. Keep up. Last 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And completely relax. Stretch the arms above the head, stretch the legs. Rotate the wrists and the ankles in one direction and rotate them in the other direction. Now cat stretch over to the left and over to the right. Rub the palms together, soles of the feet together. Bring the knees into the chest and rock and roll on the spine a few times and bring yourself up sitting in easy pose. Okay. So we talked about positive thoughts. We talked about positive thoughts. And again, we've heard and Yogi Bhajan has said, and this is really across. I've been recently reading quite a bit. I mean, I've been for years studying the teachings in Kundalini technology. And, I love esoteric teachings and mystical teachings. I've been reading some metaphysical texts recently, but again, these are all ancient texts that are ultimately all saying the same thing in different ways, different interpretations, but pulling from sort of the same field. And ultimately, what's the bottom line? Thoughts become things, and our words, what we speak, what we think, are the most powerful things that there are. Period. End of discussion. Like, that's it. Our thoughts and our words are just the most powerful things we each have and hold. Okay. Um, a positive thought is like a million times more powerful than a negative thought. So, we're human beings. We're on a polarity planet. There's a lot of business going on down here in the third dimension. Um, and negative thoughts happen. It's not a big deal. So what do? We can just replace it with a positive thought, especially how we think about other people. Um, you know, in this from this here, um, don't talk negative, think negative, let anybody down, or participate in any letdown. That's a good teaching of Yogi Bhajan's. It's don't let yourself down, which is like, just be integrity with yourself on your stuff. Not to say we never do things that are a mistake. And I'm not going to get into this teaching right now, but ultimately what that is like, oh, we made a misstep, we made a mistake, we said a negative thing, we didn't show up in the way that we wanted to. There's nothing wrong with me, but I just made a mistake. And so I can learn from this. What can I learn from this? And how do I just move forward from this? And we're not going to hang on to it. We're not going to we're not going to dwell in it. We're not going to lose sleep on it. We're not going to spend the rest of our days in guilt over it either, because again, those are all things that shut down miracles. Okay. And again, what matters is right now and moving ahead and not what's already happened. So we have to make right. We have to like constantly, consistently make right with ourselves, make right with ourselves. Um, but you should always be aware that any negative word you say negates you 100 times more than it negates anybody else. So when you speak negatively against others, that's going to come back to you way more than it's going to come back to them. And also just again in having anger or resentment towards another, maybe you've gathered some enemies along the way. Again, these things that are just really across the board in all these ancient texts, bless your enemies. Like, bless your enemies and wish them well, because ultimately, again, the anger, the resentments, um all of the negativity, who does it harm in the end? It harms you. It harms you. It blocks your miracles. It blocks your prosperity. It blocks you. It creates issues in your health. It creates disease in the body. So we want to just get right with ourselves, and we're not really going to worry about what's outside of ourselves. Um, People ask me, what should we do when we feel something is wrong? Well, there's something wrong, but thank God it's not you. And again, God being generating, organizing, delivering force, God being universe, God being infinite intelligence, supreme intelligence, whatever verbiage of that works for you, divine. Okay. So something's wrong. Thank God it's not you. When you feel there's something good, thank God you've learned something. And that way you can process your life and progress your life. Okay, so we're handling it as it comes, and then we just move forward. Okay. We're just like day to day, bless the enemies, wish them well, bless, oops, negative thought, at least nothing's wrong with me. I did something bad, at least nothing's wrong inherently with me, but I've learned something here. And then when something good, I've also learned something. Bless the good, bless the bad, whatever, and we're just moving forward and we're progressing in our lives. And again, that Ajai Alai progressed 250 times past what you would normally progress as. And he said, what will happen? You'll get high spirited, you will rise. And then to fill the vacuum, nature will come with wealth and prosperity. And by that, and my interpretation of this filling of the vacuum, because again, these negative thoughts, the negativity, the lack, the resentment, the anger, the poverty consciousness, the doubt, the fear, it you hold it in the body, it's blocking everything. You release that, and there's space, and then the prosperity and the goodness and the miracles, the love, whatever it is you want, can come in. The good health, it has room to come in. um so he says some people are the most inhuman idiots. They're so insecure about everything. They have not learned that God, again, whatever you want to call that, who can rotate this earth for you, creating day and night, can take care of your routine if you allow it to be, but you don't allow it. So you have to have faith that there's just a force that created us. There's something out there that created us, that put us all here. The miracle that is even just, we talk about this all the time in here, Master of the Space, just the miracle that is the human body. I mean, how brilliant that it just does what it does. I mean, just the most brilliant. Okay. There's something that, how did that happen? How did all creation occur? There is a force. There is a force. There is a force. And we are part of that force. We are one with that force. But your struggles, your insecurities, your fears, you can hand that stuff over, and you can, in grace, and in gratitude, take care of this for me. We're not alone. We don't have to do it alone. Um, And we do not want to know how good we are. We want to know how bad everyone else is, but we can never ever find our goodness this way. If somebody's bad, let it be, but try not to be bad yourself. So stop focusing on what everybody else is doing. Bottom line, stop focusing on what everybody else is doing, not doing, didn't do, who needs to, own up to what. We're seeing that a lot just in the collective right now. There's a lot of people doing wrong, bad things, and have been. Um, but we can't really sit around and concern ourselves with that so much, because that's just going to take away from the miracle of our own lives and the lives of the people around us that we care about, that are in our field. And ultimately, that helps the collective more than anything. Okay. So we have a very good mantra that creates prosperity. Mantra, the man, the chara, the mental projection of the mind wave that entangles with infinity and creates an effect. It's a sound system that you, I, me, we, they, thou can all create, and it has nothing to do with what you feel or what you are. But when all the vibrations of you and your environments have gone negative, that's the moment to use the mantra. When you chant this mantra with the breath of life, you tap into all the angels of the universe, including your own great ancestors who have a qualifying life as an angel. It's quick, it's fast, it's purposeful, it brings what you need. So when you're feeling insecure, when you're feeling fearful, when you're feeling negative, you just chant the mantra and it just takes care of it for you. Okay. So we're going to do this attitude of gratitude meditation, because again, new moon energy, but any energy, when we have gratitude for all that we have, for all that we are, we're inevitably opening ourselves up to just more, to magnify, to increase, increase. So you must have gratitude. It doesn't mean you don't want more, because of course we want more. We have desires to fulfill. But we must have gratitude for what we have and for who we are and who we've become and who we're becoming and what we're bringing into our lives. And gratitude then also brings this excitement, like this just excitement and joy, like for what's ahead. Okay, for the miracles that, maybe haven't been fulfilled quite yet. So we can sit in, look in wonder and amazement and excitement, like a child, the day before, like a birthday or something like that. It's like that kid knows that when they wake up on their birthday, it's presents, it's gifts, it's a whole celebration, it's a whole to do. There's cake, there's, cupcakes, there's celebration. It's a joyful day. You get your wishes fulfilled on your birthday. You know what I mean? And like you go to bed knowing that it's coming tomorrow and you're so excited, and you wake up ready because today is an amazing day, and just wishes are granted and fulfilled. Okay, so we have to like look at our lives a little bit, sometimes we got to remind ourselves to do that. We forget, it's easy to get pulled into another direction, but all we got to do is just pull ourselves back in. It only takes a moment. Okay, so we're going to do this give ourselves a little attitude of gratitude today in this new moon, and just harness just the blessings that are already available to us. So we're going to hold each elbow with our hands. Okay, so just grab each, and the right comes on top of the left. So right in front, right on top of the left, and hold them over the diaphragm. So you're just sitting up casually, relaxed. Arms are here. And just comfortably lock the hands on the elbows. Sit up very tall, straight spine, chin in, chest out, belly in. Physically and mentally straighten your spine so the channels can be clear. So, give yourself little chin lock in here. Sit up very tall. Pull the navel in. Eyes closed. And start to breathe long and deep. And we're just breathing long and deep for a couple minutes here, and we will chant, but not yet. We'll just breathe as we guitar solo it in here. Just continue to breathe deep. Long and deep breath. Sitting up tall, spine very straight. All channels are clear. Now begin to chant out loud and use the navel. Focus on the navel. Hara 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 niname. Hara 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 kame. Hara 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 gobinde. Hara 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 mukande. Hara 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 udane. Hara 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 hara. Hara 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 hari. Now whisper. You're whispering the mantra. Keep the navel engaged. Whisper powerfully. Powerful whisper. Use the pranic power. Keep the navel engaged. Use the navel. If you're on your cycle or pregnant, you're not really pumping the navel. You can visualize the navel pumping, feel it and imagine it as you whisper, chant. Begin to just chant mentally, silently, and continue to move the navel as though you are chanting out loud, but you're not chanting out loud. You're just chanting mentally. Stay in the posture, spine very tall. Again, clear channel. hear your own sound in your mind. So you're not just listening to the mantra. I want you to really hear yourself chanting in your mind at the third eye. Inhale, squeeze, squeeze, stretch your spine as much as you can. Squeeze the rib cage where your elbows are locked and every part of your body hold. Cannon fire, exhale out of the mouth. Inhale again deeply, hold the breath, squeeze the entire body, squeeze the rib cage, squeeze the spine, hold everything. Cannon fire out of the mouth. Last time, inhale deeply, hold the breath, squeeze, stretch the spine, squeeze the rib cage, squeeze the body toe to top. And cannon fire out and relax. And bring the palms together at the heart. We'll chant long time sun.
Long time sunshine upon you.
And just send prayers out to the collective, to your enemies, to the planet.
And the pure light within you. Guide your way on. Guide your way on.
Now chant on everybody you love.
Upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you. Guide your way on. Guide your way on.
Now chant this one for yourself. Bless yourself.
Sunshine upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way
Sa na sa na sa na sa. Happy new moon. Thank you. Thank you for your practice. Um, and like all classes, this is an any day class, doesn't have to be a new moon. It's just more amplified when there is. Um, Now, just as a little note, we have summer solstice in like 2 weeks. Oh, and solstice falls on Jupiter Day. So we have the wonderful opportunity to practice together on solstice in Master of the Space. And but my bringing this up is because now's that time where I discuss, and we talked heavily about it around spring equinox. Now's the time to go into the internal bubble and to cast out negativity of the outside and to truly, really go within. Go within, get your cosmic VIP doorman at the gate with his list of who is allowed to enter. And if you're not on the list, you can't come in. Okay. So we have to be really diligent about that. The energies are high. There's a lot going on. You can't serve in the manner and the magnitude of which you are destined to serve if you do not start within. And if you listen and if you pay too much attention to what's outside, okay? Because what's outside doesn't really matter in the scheme of things. Not that there aren't things happening, but you can't show up. You can't show up in the way and serve with the vibration and be a source of elevation and be a source of peace if you're not vibrating peace within yourself. So cast out the nonsense and the noise and build yourself up, and then you have the strength and the dignity and the grace to take in anything, and you are immovable, you are unshakable, you are indestructible, indescribable. Okay, Satnam, love you so much. Happy new moon.